Here is a signal strength rally which I'm going to show you how to actually trade this kind of the Wyckoff signal strength rally, and the only one thing that you need to do in order to increase your win rate when trading this kind of the signal strength rally and without catching the falling knife. Hi, my name is Ming Jong and welcome to another episode of the market analysis of the S&P 500 E-mini futures for the session of 23rd of December. In this video, as usual, I'm going to cover the market recap from the last session and also the trade review that will focus the one thing that you need to do when trading this kind of the signal strength rally without catching the falling knife. And going forward, I will also be sharing with you my trading plan together with the important levels that I'm watching for the session later. Alright, so let's just get started now. So as usual, let me just head out to the daily time frame and let's just start from the daily chart to give us an overview of what's happening for the S&P 500. So as we can see in this daily chart, one thing that really stands out definitely is this Monday price action. It comes with the increasing of the supply level, and look at this results here. So we have an relatively sharp sell-off, and you can see that in this tail right there. So we have an attempt to break below this immediate support level at 3600 level, but during the US session we also witnessed a very quick recovery and eventually close near the high as well. So that is definitely triggered by the COVID-19 situation, where a lot of the European countries just shut the borders to ban the UK from traveling. And yesterday we also see attempt to react to the downside, and also we see a bit of the buying tail right there, and that's just supported at a immediate or intermediate support level at 3670, and supply has been decreasing a bit, but still demand is weak. We did not really see a firm close or a firm push up to attempt to break above the immediate swing high level at 3720. Alright, so let me just go to the hourly chart and let's extract a bit more information from the hourly chart. So definitely I think this reaction, the sharp reaction during the Globex period, especially the European London session, is incredible, and it just comes full of surprise, and that comes with an increasing of the supply as well. So that's kind of unusual. Supply happened during the Globex session, and subsequently we see a very quick recovery, and during the US session about 10:30 p.m. at my time zone, see another reaction down and followed by a quick recovery up. And yesterday is kind of, compared to this day, definitely the spread is a lot smaller, but still supply has been decreasing. See a attempt to break below, but eventually it's just kind of close near the high as well. So we see a bit of the buying right at this support zone at about 3670. And yeah, so let me just quickly go down to the 3 minutes, which is my trading time frame, to talk about the one thing that I think every trader just need to do when trading the signal strength rally, and that will actually prevent you from catching the falling knife while actually riding the start of an uptrend. So let me just go to Monday's price action. That trade actually happened during the sharp sell-off during the European London session. It's about 7:30 or 8 p.m. at my time zone. So let me give you a bit of the context right there. So this is the US opening session about 10:30 p.m. at my time zone. So that's the US opening time zone, and that is the Globex session, especially the European London session. So we see this very sharp sell-off, and that comes with a increasing of the supply level. So they're actually coming out from breaking down below this 3680 intermediate support level. So that is the intermediate support level right there. So you can see that once we broke below the support level, and that actually trigger a sell-off that's responding to the COVID-19, the borders shut off news as well. So the sign of strength rally that I took actually just right after this downtrend. So you can say that I'm actually just riding a start of an uptrend. So let me walk you through the exact setup. Okay, so we can see that this is a very important clue or a sell-off right there, because first of all we see the oversold right there, oversold of the down channel, and in terms of the supply level is incredibly high, and supply has been increasing on the way down, so definitely it's bearish. So we see that the 3680 support level has been broken. Right after that, it's just kind of trigger a sell-off with a spike of the supply level. So there are quite a few legs down. In fact, it's kind of like 3 legs down. And in terms of the price action, it's definitely going into this oversold level. So there's a down channel, there's the oversold, and that comes with an increasing of the supply. And this looks like a climatic price action. So this could be like a selling climax type of the action, and followed by a very quick recovery. So we see the demand come in this kind of a bullish bar right there, and here comes this sign of strength rally. So in terms of this rally, what we need to pay attention to is definitely this is the biggest up wave that we have ever seen. Alright, now you probably just ask me, Ming, what about the previous rally here? So in terms of this rally, it just looks like it's the biggest up wave compared to probably this as well. So why not trade this kind of the rally, and instead we just trade this? Alright, so if you ask this question, then good for you. I think this is a very valid question. So let me just walk you through this a bit. So this also relates to the one thing that I think we all need to do when we trade this kind of the sign of strength rally. So apart from identifying the biggest up wave in this case, which is this one, but what about this up wave right there? So when this is happening, this is also the biggest up wave. So why not trade there? So the one thing that right after we identified the biggest up wave, which is the sign of strength rally, we also must wait for a test. So this is the one thing that every trader I think need to do without catching this falling knife. So we need to wait for a test in order to get a confirmation this is actually a sign of strength rally, rather is a dead cat bounce or just a wick rally up before another leg down. So in this case, we have seen this kind of the greatest up wave. We see some demand come in right there, and supply has been increasing. At that point, that probably looks like a selling climax as well, and subsequently followed by an automatic rally attempt to stop this downtrend. But you look at the test. So where is the test? Here is the test. So this test actually just keep falling, and we did not really see any kind of the reversal up. So unlike this, so let's take a look and compare these two. So this is the up wave, and this is the up wave. So in terms of a magnitude, then definitely I think this is a lot bigger and a lot stronger. But the real key, or the one thing that we need to do is to wait for a test to confirm this is actually a sign of strength rally. So let's just take a look at this. So in this previous little up wave, we see that here's the test, and this test comes without any confirmation, which is the reversal bar. So in this case, this is a test of this sign of strength rally. So you can notice that in terms of the magnitude to the downside, so this is a very shallow type of the pullback, while this is, well, it just looks like a continuation to the downside. And most importantly, when this pullback is happening, we did not really see any confirmation or the reversal bar happen. So what I mean a reversal bar is something like a bullish bar like this that reverse this little downtrend there, the pullback. So while this shadow type of the pullback is happening as a test of this sign of strength rally, we definitely see this bullish bar acted as a reversal bar and also a confirmation signal for us to go long right there. So we see this sign of strength rally, which is the greatest up wave, followed by this shadow type of the pullback, and this pullback is eventually confirmed by this reversal bar right there. So that signal that, all right, this pullback is finished and we are just going into the continuation of this previous uptrend to carry on the sign of strength rally. So this is the main difference. So what we need to see is definitely wait for a successful test like this. So this successful test eventually will be confirmed by this kind of the reversal bar. So you can see that this pullback doesn't really have any kind of the confirmation, it just keeps falling. So remember that when you're trading any kind of the pullback, it's very important to notice when the pullback is going to end. Otherwise, the pullback can continue forever. In terms of the time, it could just drag you down for a couple minutes, couple hours, or even a couple of days. So that's why it's very important to just wait for the confirmation signal, which is a reversal bar. So in this case, so whenever we take this kind of the sign of strength rally, we always wait for a test of this sign of strength rally. So the test must be successful with this kind of the reversal bar. So you can see that once I spotted this reversal bar, I noticed that the pullback is coming to an end. So I just enter my long entry right there, and we just actually just carry this trade into the US session, but I did scale out half of my positions here. So this is where I scale out my position. The reason that I scale out is because I see this kind of the increasing of the supply level, yet I think we see some rejection tail right there, and right after this bearish bar, and I just scale out partial or half of my position, and I just keep half of that until the US Open, which eventually it just push up, and I just trail my stop. I think I get out somewhere around there, which is trailing just right below this bullish bar right there. So overall, the reward to risk ratio for the trade that closing in the US session is very good. It's about 3. For the one that I closed in a London European session, that is somewhere around 1.6. So overall, it's not bad. So I'm pretty happy with this kind of the reward to risk ratio. But if you just wait for longer, then there's definitely some more chance for you to trade right there, because you can see that this is some kind of the, oops, it's a very ugly drawing. So this is some kind of the spring type of the setup, and there's a confirmation breaking out of the localized trading range, and subsequently you can see the trends just going on very nicely. But anyway, I just had one trade during this global session and closed it in the US session right after probably about 30 minutes, 40 minutes, just close it. Alright, so that's the trade review, and let me just get back to the hourly time frame and let's talk about the current market condition right now. So far, definitely I think volatility has been picking up, and we see an increasing of the supply, especially in this reaction down on a Monday, and also on the way up as well. But definitely I did not really see that upside follow through. So we have an attempt to rally up to break the immediate resistance level at 3700, but it just didn't happen. So yesterday action is just kind of have another test of the support level at 3670, and followed by another reversal up. So pretty much I think we're still in a testing environment. So if we just take a zoom out view, then if you want, definitely this is the immediate resistance level, 37.20. So that's a swing high right there. That should be the resistance level. And for the immediate support level, that will be this 35.90 or 3600 level. So that could be the trading range forming. So that's the trading range from maybe 3600 to about 37.20. So it's just probably can just go on for some time, and until it just break out of this 37.20, then we'll see the resume of the uptrend. All right. So in terms of the trading plan, then what I'm going to do is definitely, I think, let me just quickly draw up the levels. So this is a non-RTH low, and the non-RTH high didn't really change much. It's still the swing high level, and that's the non-RTH high. That's the previous day high level. And yeah, I'll just use this swing high level somewhere around 3690 to 95, or you can just extend all the way to 3700 level. And for the day low, and I think it's very clear, should be this 3665, or you can say it's 3670. So far, it will just fluctuate and within this kind of the levels. Then definitely this is a level that I'm watching. Immediate resistance level 3690, swing high, and that's low, and we see an attempt to break, but immediately no downside follow through. So you can see that this happened in the Asian session, a break and no commitment to the downside and no follow through either. So it's just recovery. So let's see how you actually interact at this 3690 or even 3700 level, and possible some short trade around if there is rejection. Otherwise, let's see if go back to have another test of this level or even this 3665. All right, so just trade around the key levels, and let's see if we can get enough key information like the supply and demand, and also the key the levels as well. This is the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it and get something useful from the video. So if you'd like to learn more on how to increase your winning rate, definitely check out the video that showed up on the screen right now. And do remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also my weekly stock watch list update. So the link is in the description below. So thanks for watching. I will talk to you soon.